I wanna hold your hand with my penis. Hello world, my name is Eric, or Pete, or Mr. Riley, whichever you prefer. It's late at night on a Sunday, and I figured I'd do a commentary because I'm back on the Xbox. I went out and bought a new Xbox because I needed one. My old one just gave out on me. The poor girl, she'd had enough. She served a very nice life though, and yeah, so I got paid Saturday, went to GameStop, and bought me an Xbox. And actually got a 30% discount because the dude, who was really cool, I told him I'd give him a shout out. So Manny, you rock. Yeah. I didn't even tell him the name of the channel, so he'll never see that. But everybody should know that he rocks. Because I told him what I wanted, the 250 gig new Xbox thing without Kinect, because Kinect is, like, lame. Yeah. Although if you want Kinectimals gameplay, comment, like, and let us know. But yeah, no, I told him what I wanted. He went to the back room and emerged from the back room with my Xbox, but in the box, or well, not in the box, but the box itself was kind of dented and misshapen, and it was kind of, it looked like it had a rough box life. So he's like, yeah, the box is kind of screwed up, dude, so I'm gonna go ahead and give you a 30% discount. And I'm like, yeah, thank you. Yeah, that was great. I think I just hit my head. I don't know if y'all heard that, but that kind of hurt. But yeah, he gave me a 30% discount because the box was messed up. Everything inside, of course, worked, but I gladly accepted, and my total came out to like $293 instead of like the $330 or whatever it might have been. So that's really cool. That's really cool. So I'm back on the Xbox, and if you notice on my old Xbox videos before I got the new one, before I played on PS3, before I think it was the Skyrim video. How about that? Skyrim video. There was a black bar along the left side of the video, the very left side. It had that thin black bar, which was plaguing me, my mind. It was screwing me up, and I just, you know, Goldberg's like, yeah, it's not that big a deal. We'll work it out. And I'm like, no, it's a huge deal. It was, it was a lot. It was a lot to me. I didn't like that black bar. That black bar just taunted me every time I'd look at it. But turns out I didn't have my Xbox setting set to widescreen. It was on normal, which, you know, if it says normal, then I keep it on normal. Makes sense, right? Well, it was supposed to be on widescreen. So I changed it to widescreen, and now this should look as good as my PS3 gameplay, which looked fantastic. So I'm happy about that. I'm back in the Xbox. I'm back on Modern Warfare 3, which I haven't played in over 2 weeks. And it's funny, Modern Warfare 3 is one of those games that it's like, I'd say 90% rage and 10% fun. But that 10% fun is not that fun, if that makes sense. Which means, you know, I guess it's 90% rage, 10% not rage, but that 10% not rage doesn't necessarily mean fun. It just means you're not pulling your hair out. But yeah, so I'm back on this. I actually had a decent day on the Modern Warfare 3s, on the Modern Warfare Trace. It did okay for me. It didn't make me rage too much. I was able to wreck some people like I'm doing here. I'm in Ground War, by the way, first time ever, and it's a decent gameplay. I threw on low kill streaks because that's what helps me calm down when I'm playing, and I'll let the gameplay speak for itself. Yeah. So, Goldberg, my wonderful assistant, well, okay, I'm gonna stop saying wonderful assistant. It makes it sound like we're, like, married or something, like we're, like, Regis and Kelly. Which, in that case, I would be Regis, but, you know, it's still, that means one of us has to be a female, and I don't think either one of us is down for that. So, he's not my wonderful assistant, he's that chill dude that makes videos with me and owns half of this channel. So, Goldberg, that chill guy, uploaded a video, a solo video, which was his first that he's ever done on the channel, which was pretty cool. I watched it, I loved it, I thought it was a good video, and he kind of did kind of a get-to-know Goldberg type of thing, which was cool, because I did one way back in the day. Say back in the day, that's like a month ago. This channel's still like 2 months old, but way back in the day, I did a video which was kind of a get-to-know Mr. Riley, and he did a get to know Mr. Goldberg, which was cool. And one of the topics that he discussed was music, which I don't know if he stated this, I don't remember, but me and him agree on a lot of musical taste. we disagree on some stuff. Like I know his favorite band I think was like Plain White Tees. No, I'm kidding. No, I think he said his favorite band was Rise Against. I couldn't name you one song that they've done, but it's probably not my cup of tea. Um, but I mean, other than that, I'm not too big into like Frank Sinatra. Nothing wrong with it. I definitely respect him, but not really my thing. And he said he likes K-pop, which that's kind of it leaves me scratching my head. But oh, whatever. To each his own, and he can do what he wants. But no, we do agree on a lot of stuff, such as classic rock. We agree a lot on hip hop specifically, because there's a lot of bad hip hop that we agree on, and there's a lot of good hip hop that we agree on. Allow me to elaborate. If anyone has Lil in their name, Young in their name, and/or is a member of Young Money, we're probably not fans. Not to say that some new rapper named Lil Nutsack. Shout out to yeah, what's the movie called? Dewey Cox. Yeah, Lil Nutsack. If Lil Nutsack were to come out and drop an album and it were like the holy grail of hip hop albums, then I'd admit that it was good. But as it stands right now, history speaking for itself, we are not fans of people that follow that trend usually. So that means we're not big into Lil Wayne, Drake, all those guys. I'm not huge into Wiz Khalifa. I'm a huge Eminem fan. More his older stuff, though, as Goldberg said. I'm not fond of his last album. Relapse was okay, I can accept that, but his old stuff is just great. Very talented guy. I'm also into Nas, N-A-S Nas, Nasty Nas, out of Queensbridge, New York. He's a 90s rapper who dropped an album called Illmatic. Came out in 1994. Often regarded as hip-hop's best album ever. It's the hip-hop Bible. If you're a hip-hop fan and you can sing every word to Lollipop, but you don't know one song off of Illmatic, you were born in the 2000s, probably. I was born in 94, so I can't really talk because I was like, well, that came out the year I was born, but I do my research. Nas is great, very poetic. I'm also into Atmosphere, which is an underground hip-hop group. It's a it's an MC-producer duo. It's really underground, but it's really cool. Great stuff. The production is great. It's my favorite hip-hop producer. His name is Ant, and one of my favorite lyricists, his name is Slug. Good stuff there. I have an Atmosphere hoodie that I wear to school, and happy days. But beyond hip-hop, we both love classic rock, which would include Pink Floyd, who is my favorite band of all time. I love The Wall. I love The Wall, Dark Side of the Moon, Wish You Were Here, Animals, the big four really. But even like a Momentary Lapse of Reason, stuff like that, all good stuff. Huge into the Beatles, as Mr. Goldberg is. His Beatles collection is probably like 6 times as large as mine. But, you know, I just like the CDs. He's probably got all the compilation, special edition stuff. I don't. I have Abbey Road. Well, I've got all the albums. Abbey Road would be my favorite. Revolver would be a close second. And my favorite Beatles song would be Rocky Raccoon. A close second would be Hey Jude. I also love We Can Work It Out. And Maxwell's Silver Hammer, which is a terrible song. Awful, awful. If Grand Theft Auto promotes violence, then that song definitely does. Oh, the Predator missile that never was. Yeah. But the Beatles are great. Led Zeppelin's awesome. I love Zeppelin 1. It's my favorite Zeppelin album. And then other miscellaneous acts like the Rolling Stones are great. Jethro Tull is awesome. Ian Anderson with the flute. Mwah. Yeah. But yeah, there's lots of great bands out there. I'm also big into like miscellaneous acts like Billy Joel and Michael Bublé, Corinne Bailey Rae, and lots of weird stuff. TLC, yeah. Don't go chasing waterfalls, bruh. But yeah, but that's kind of my taste on music. I might elaborate a little bit more if maybe we'll do a dual commentary and talk about nothing but music. But that's me and my musical taste. Final score of this one is 42-5. I got a 5-man Predator and a triple with an LMG. Happy days. And yeah, so I want to thank you guys for watching, and hopefully this video looks good. That's #1 priority. See you guys later. Alright guys, I hope you had a good time watching that. I had a lot of fun making it, talking about music, which is my favorite thing in the world. I'm going to leave two links. One would be to Goldberg's solo commentary, which was his first solo one. The other one is to me and him doing a dual commentary about a lot of things, including the iPod game, which will explain the intro to this video a lot better. They'll be on Carl's left and right eye, and I'll see you guys later.